left, our young minds met a stupor. While around the room, we pretended we were super. Falling down wasn't yet considered a blooper. One from being animals into being little troopers. We had this strange thing that we called imagination. One thought could set up a whole afternoon of jubilation. With every little thing, we showed the slightest fascination. Nobody cared about our careers because we had preoccupation. Never worried about life that existed past the driveway. Didn't bother counting down the minutes until Friday. Unaffected if our trains of thought went astray. Naive to the fact that life itself is not a game. Time learns how to fly as we continue getting older. Start yearning for the times riding on our parents' shoulders. Met our creators, but now we become the molders. The chips off the old blocks start growing into boulders. Mom and dad had to be brave and let us go to school. The first lesson that we learn is that kids can be cruel. Some kids have this mantra of not following the rules. They think that making fun of others is super cool. Subjects we were fed include math, English, science. During independent reading, we operated in silence. We were still innocent, not yet tainted by the violence. Looking at the clock, we still knew where the time went. Some of us were lucky and experienced our first kiss. Swept off with feet and wave of euphoria and bliss. The mousy kids had the hardest time finding a click. The cheerleaders of queens and nerds didn't exist. Add a few more years and we go through these changes. Right around the same time, the book of life adds pages. The rules of play will be different from the past stages. This is where we find yourself and stop being shapeless. Grow up more and then you graduate twice. Ready yourself for the curveball called real life. For decades you'll follow your doctor's advice, but someday your body will just give up the fight. You're marching to the future, friends come and go. All the world's on stage and everyone's in the show. The years flying by aren't gifts easily bestowed, but regardless they'll come to you wrapped in a bow. You won't turn into salt looking back at your life. There were times of animosity and there were times of strife. For the most part though, there wasn't any plight. In the last days you're seized by a great white light. Life goes on, but we all go through our own changes. On the tombstone rests your life's final pages. Your conscience detaches and fully disengages as we fade to dust. We're once again shapeless. Memories are better than what gravestones leave behind. Truth is the world's gonna move on after you die. Don't waste your opportunity if you get to say goodbye, because some aren't lucky to have that in this life. It may seem that life doesn't go by too fast, but when we look back, we realize the rush is past. Put memories in a timeline and save the best for last. Be in the beginning and the end, we're all just Rugrats.